All right, hey guys, it's Colin, the Fett team here with your monthly market update. Sorry, we didn't have one last month. I was in Arizona, but we're gonna get you updated on the market here. There is actually some stuff to talk about, so I'm gonna give you a high level couple of fun stats. We're just looking at Ames as a small market, and these are the numbers that we're seeing. So we're talking a little about buying. So what these numbers mean for buying, if you're going to sell, what that might mean for you, and then we might save a little bit on the investment front as well. So
Sure.
new listings, we had 51 come to the market. This is for the month of April.
April.
There were 51 houses that got listed in Ames. There's a total at the end of April, so 10 days ago, there was 71 houses for sale in Ames across the whole market. And during that month, there was 58 that went pending. We saw something pretty similar in March. Jumping into pendings.
Yeah. I think the interesting thing that just stuck out to me, which is the year-to-date number is 107. So we're through 4 months already, getting into fifth. And you go to the year sold year over date here, which would be 631 for 2022. So it's pretty interesting to me because already 4 months through, obviously we're going to have a lot heat up here in the next few months with stuff getting sold, but it doesn't look like we're going to come close to even 450 maybe,
So there's less houses that have sold this year
overall than 2022. Because like the last 4 months of 2022 was 200, which is kind of crazy.
And how many do we have so far?
We have 107.
107.
Yeah.
Wow. So we have half as many houses that have sold.
Yeah.
In the first quarter.
Yeah. So that's just, there's still a lot of buyers out there, kind of weeded out the looky-loos and stuff, like we've said previously, but people are sitting on their houses a lot longer. You're going to have to get a little more creative on the investment front. And the other number that's kind of stuck out to us is the active. So I don't know if this is just a little bump in the spring market, but there's quite a few new active listings that popped up in the month of April, about 20 more than last year. We're out right on for previous years, though, for 2021. So
yeah, it will be interesting because if we see another bump of 20 over, we could be at like 90, and then all of a sudden we're looking at pendings. That was, we talked about that number too.
Yeah.
Like if that number doesn't, because typically there's a lot of that houses that go pending in May, obviously 90, and if that stays lower, it could be interesting. So it's still a competitive market. We're still seeing anything under 300 in a week. It's sold or right?
Yeah, basically. Sold. The only stuff that isn't sold on the MLS is stuff that's like a delayed showing, or it's in really rough shape.
Yeah. So on the seller front, you can still get a good price, and it still sells pretty quick if priced right. Obviously, you can't throw a stupid price. We're not seeing what we saw last year in the last 3 years, where it was like 5 offers, 40 grand over, 60 grand over, just crazy stuff. But it's still way more competitive than it was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's the market update.
Yeah, multiple offers are still definitely a thing. On kind of the investment front, with us seeing less properties out there, there's some duplexes that just popped up. And Colin, we're just touching a little briefly on that we could take a dive into if you're interested in small multifamily. I think there's a little money to be made there. But other than that, we're going to have to kind of get creative on the investor front, maybe some rehabs, looking at short-term rentals, that kind of stuff to get some cash on cash return for you guys. So
yeah, absolutely. So at the end of the day, we love the numbers. We love to figure out what's going on. And so if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, schedule a call, talk to us, reach out to Sam, whatever. We can dive into the numbers and help explain what that means and how we can help you with real estate. So thanks so much, and until next month.
We'll see ya.